Hey everyone, welcome back to Collegedunia. Today we are going to talk about a university that has been making a lot of buzz in recent years. Today we are going to explore JIS University. I'll cover everything, the good, the not so good, placements, rankings, fees, hostel life, and even how it compares to other universities. So if you're someone considering JIS University, make sure to watch till the end. Alright, moving ahead with the first part, JIS University, Excellence in Education. The university was established in 2015 through the JIS University Act 2014. So it's still relatively young compared to very old institutions, but in just a short time it has gained recognition. It is approved by UGC, AICTE, BCI, PCI, and NCTE. These approvals are very important because they ensure your degree is valid for jobs and higher studies. All right. So what makes JIS stands out is that it is already has a NEC A grade accreditations and AIU membership. Now, if you don't know what NEC A grade means, so it basically shows that the university meets high standards of education and infrastructure. So for such a young university to get that, it's definitely a strong point. Moving ahead to academic excellence. Well, JIS University offers several flagship programs. BSc, total fees around rupees 3.52 lakhs. BTech, with multiple specializations. B Pharma, total fees for rupees 1.87 lakhs. MBA with rupees 5.6 lakhs. For admissions, you need a minimum of 50% marks in your qualifying exams. For reserved category, it's 45%. Most courses requires the JET entrance exam, and if you are aiming for an MBA, you will need CAT, Z or MAT scores. Now, these fees are neither too high nor too low. For example, an MBA in private universities can easily go above rupees 10 to 12 lakhs. So 5 to 6 lakhs here looks comparatively affordable. All right. Let's check out the diverse academic offerings. So JIS University is trying to cover almost every field. In engineering, they offer trending specializations like artificial intelligence, which is actually trending now, cybersecurity, robotics. These are the kind of subjects that really matter in today's job market, as we all know. In sciences, they provide both BSc and MSc with research opportunities. So if you want to go into higher studies, this can help. In law, they have both LLB and LLM, and they focus on practical training, which is important because law students often complain about too much theory. And then there is a pharmacy, B Pharma and M Pharma, with modern labs. Pharmacy students need strong lab facilities, so this is definitely a plus point here. Now, if we move ahead, as you can see, let's talk about one of the most important things, placements. So according to their latest data for 2024, they achieved a 92% placement rate. Second, the highest package went up to rupees 23.5 LPA. The average package was 4.4 LPA and 4.5 LPA, and 152 recruiters came for placements. Well, 152 is a very good number. Now, some of the big recruiters include Novo Nordisk, Capgemini, Nestle, Accenture, and Persistent. And now here is why my take. The highest package is attractive at rupees 23.5 LPA, but always check the average package as well, which is here 4.5 LPA. So private university, that's pretty decent. The fact over 150 recruiters showed up also shows the industry connections are too strong, right? All right, moving ahead with national rankings. In 2025, JIS University ranked 80th out of 103 private universities in India, according to IIRF. In the Outlook MBA ranking, it stood up at 53rd out of 200 institutions. And in the Outlook overall ranking, it was 22nd out of 52 institutions in its category. So the ranking aren't at the very top, but given the fact the university is just 10 years old, these numbers shows that they are slowly making their mark, which is absolutely impressive for a new university. Now let's look at the admission process. Well, it's quite straightforward. First, You apply online through the official website, then register with your name, number, and email. Third step is fill out the full application form with your login details. And the fourth step is then comes document verification and the online entrance exam at the campus. For documents, you will need your class 10th and 12th mark sheets, admit cards, graduation or post-graduation certificates if applicable, Aadhaar card, 5 passport size photos, migration certificate, and if you're an international student, then extra documents will be of course required. All right. Now coming to campus facilities. Well, the campus is Wi-Fi enabled with high-speed internet. They have a library with extensive e-resources, smart classrooms, and sports facilities for both indoors and outdoor games. Okay, so now if you're planning to stay in the hostel, here are the details. Separate hostels for boys and girls, both on campus and off-campus options are also available. Now rooms are furnished with 24/7 water, electricity and Wi-Fi. Hostel fees are 36,000 per semester plus a one-time admission fee for rupees 5,000. So when you join, you will pay 41,000 initially. That includes room rent and mess charges. Honestly, the hostel fees looks quite reasonable compared to many private universities where hostel can go above 60,000 per semester. All right, next up, international collaborations. Well, the university, as you can see here on the screen, the university has partnerships with more than 19 foreign universities. This includes academic exchange programs for both students and faculty, joint research collaborations, and even French language training in association with Alliance Francaise. Now, this kind of global exposure can be really helpful if you're planning higher studies abroad or aiming for multinational companies, right? Now, we are moving ahead with our next slide and let's discuss industry connections. All right. So they are partnered, as you can see on the screen as well, with leading organizations like CII, IACC, and FISI, TIE, IGCC, BCCI, CGR, and NASCOM. They also have an MOU with Wipro Limited to provide pre-placement training on PV and MDR. Plus, they run a startup club and innovation club, which is good for students who want to start their own ventures. This shows the university is not just about academics, but also trying to prepare students for industry and entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is really being important these days, especially for students and of course for our country. Now let's compare JIS University versus Techno India University. JIS claims a few advantages here. Let me share. Better placement record, with JIS offering up to rupees 23.5 LPA compared to 10 to 25 LPA Techno India. Now lower fees, like for BSc, JIS charges 3.52 lakhs compared to 4.1 lakhs at Techno India. Now stronger industry connections and better research facilities. On top of that, JIS has NAC A grade industry focused teaching and a choice-based credit system and faculty with industry backgrounds. All right. So let's finally wrap up with why choose JIS University. For academic excellence, it has NAC A grade accreditations, experienced faculty, and an industry-focused curriculum. For career success, it shows a strong 92% placement record with top recruiters. For global exposure, there are international collaborations and even language training. And for research focus, it has an integrated center for advanced studies and research. So overall, JIS University has built a decent reputation in the short time. If you want to know more details, check the description. I have added the official information there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to cover any other university next.